we have a major announcement on today's show, so stay tuned. Welcome to the Kiss Army Things podcast. This is episode 142. My name is Xander.
My name is Daphne.
And we also have a giveaway announcement too later in the episode. So yeah, definitely stay tuned to the end to see how you can enter our giveaway. And definitely stay tuned for our major announcement. But honestly, guys, today's episode is just us having fun. That's right. I mean, we always have fun in every single episode, but we're always either doing some kind of album review or we're talking about a specific era.
Right.
Maybe
or specific news.
Specific news updates. Yeah, different things like that. But today we're literally here to talk about Kiss's music.
Yep.
We're going to open up some awesome Kiss stuff. We're going to give away some stuff. And like I said, we're going to share some really awesome news with you guys. So, I mean, it's going to be a short, sweet, to the point episode today. But thank you guys so much for joining us on this episode. I want to, right before we get into anything, even the Kiss Spotlight, I want to shout out our Patreon subscribers. Thank you to our Sergeant tier and our Corporal tier subscribers. Thank you guys so much for all your support over there. And you're not going to want to miss what's coming soon. So, we're going to go ahead and get to our Kiss Spotlight right now. And I feel like I might have an inkling as to what yours is, because it might be a shared Kiss Spotlight.
Yes,
so
I think we might be sharing today.
I'm going to go ahead and grab it if you want to just go ahead and introduce it.
Yes. So yesterday we went on a little mini road trip to an amusement park, just for fun, because we had some time off. And we realized as we were getting on the road that we forgot to pick out like a Kiss album to bring like we usually do.
Yep.
But luckily in your car you had some on deck. So we ended up choosing the trusty Kiss 40.
Yeah, absolutely. The classic Kiss 40.
Yeah. I don't know if did we make it through? Probably not both discs, right?
No.
Maybe just the first one?
We made it through all of disc 1 and then maybe half of disc 2. Because I got in my car today to do a couple errands. And we were on like a Live 3 Carnival of Souls.
Nice.
So we got through, about half of it. Yeah.
But it was great. It's just, it never fails. It represents every era pretty much, and it's just great.
It's old reliable, as I like to call it, because we were on the road and you were like, did we even pick out like a CD to listen to this time, a CD U2? And I thought, no, we didn't. So I look up.
You're like, what do I have?
And we got Kiss 40. So we pop in disc 1, listen to that. And yeah, like you said, it is a very nice it encompasses all of Kiss. And I know some folks were thinking when this came out, like, oh, why'd they choose that song for that album? I would have chose this song. And I
get it.
I get that, but it's really cool that Universal put out this 2-disc set that literally has one song, the lead single, from every single Kiss album and more.
And more. Like, you'll get randomly like a song from Unplugged and stuff like that.
Yeah,
like
the single from Unplugged.
Right,
yeah. But you get like a demo of God of Thunder from the box set, which we all know about that. But
I love the Paul version.
Reputation, which had just been released on the Love Gun box set, or deluxe edition is what it was called. But yeah, so you got that one. Then this is where I was really happy because you got some unreleased current lineup stuff.
Oh yeah,
or Final Four stuff. So you had Deuce from the Rock the Nation tour. You had Firehouse, which Firehouse was actually from the Millennium concert, but it was still cool to hear. You had Cold Gin from the Hottest Show on Earth tour. Crazy Nights or Cold Gin might have been from Alive 35. Crazy Nights was definitely from the Hottest Show on Earth tour. And then, of course, it ends with the last lead single, Hell or Hallelujah.
Yep.
But, yeah, I thought it was cool, even though, I could do the same thing. They should have put this song from that album. It was just really cool for them to put out an official release that has one single from every single album, studio and live and more.
It's just such a solid compilation.
That's why I keep coming back to it. That's why I keep it in the car. This one's my sealed copy, if you guys couldn't tell. This is the copy I keep in the house that's sealed. But the one that I bought right on the day of, because I went to, when it came out, it was so weird because I went to 2 or 3 or 4 different stores the day of trying to find it, and nobody had it on the shelves. It was ridiculous. I guess I went pretty early, but nobody had stocked it yet. And
That's
so
ridiculous.
I was asking everybody, hey, where's it at? Do you have it? And everyone's like, no, we don't have it, or it's in the back. I'm not getting it. And so I just kept coming back for a few days, going to all these different stores, and eventually I finally got it. But anyway, that's the copy I have in my car. That's the copy that at this point is pretty beat up. But hey, as long as the CD plays, as long as the songs don't skip, we're all good. So that is the first Kiss Spotlight, our shared Kiss Spotlight. Now, I do have another quick Kiss Spotlight, which is Love Gun.
Okay.
And you can see here I have my, this is the 2014 version. I've stopped listening to my first pressing that I have. It's the first vinyl I ever had, ever owned.
Yeah.
And it was already beat up back then. So I'm switching to my 2014
Just try and
re-release
preserve that one a little longer.
because this one obviously it's brand new. So it's going to sound really great. And so, yeah, I was in here kind of moving some stuff around, getting cleaned up a couple of days ago, preparing for the episode. And was like, always, what's the album today?
Yeah.
And here recently it's been Unmasked. So I thought, well, let me go back to the roots. Let me go back to Kiss's hard rock roots. And this is one where you can tell, we mentioned Reputation off of Kiss 40. You can tell Reputation and songs like Got Love for Sale were written pretty much like back to back.
Right
around the same time. But of course, that one was just an unfinished demo, which didn't make it. But yeah, so I was camping out in 77 this week with Love Gun. But as always, I'm interested in hearing what everybody else has been listening to with 50 years of music, or at least roughly 40 years of music. There's a lot of Kiss music out there, so I'm always curious to know what everybody's been listening to. But that's our Kiss Spotlight today. We have Kiss 40, which is everything, and then my focus in 77. But normally in our episodes, we will talk about some, again, our update or our album review or whatever it is. I'm skipping right to the Collector's Corner today.
Okay, because we got a big one today,
I'm
we?
skipping,
or at least a surprise one.
Yes. I'm skipping right to showing and opening up some Kiss stuff because we have a very special Collector's Corner today. And I knew it was going to be a big one, but I don't know if you guys can see, but I can literally rest my Moneybag Soda on
these boxes,
on the stack of boxes that we have today to open. And what's crazy is that I didn't buy any of this. This was literally given to us by one of our fans, one of our viewers, one of our Patreon subscribers, Z Unit, which I love that name. So Z Unit, thank you.
All 3 of these boxes
are
from him.
Yes, we have 3 boxes here to open up, full of, I'm assuming it's Kiss stuff.
We have no idea, though.
But I have no idea what it is. It could be literally anything. So I thought, why don't we just take, a big chunk of the show to just show a bunch of Kiss stuff.
Yeah, because, it's different than, you bought one little thing.
Right.
We have no idea what's in these boxes. And they're even, aren't they numbered, like the order you're supposed to open them in?
I was warned ahead of time, hey, you're going to be getting packages, and they're numbered 1, 2, and 3, and you have to open them in that order. So, out of respect for Z Unit and his careful curation of this Kiss gift, we're going to open it one by one, box by box, and I want to share this with everybody on the podcast. Could you grab me that Kiss knife, please?
Absolutely. There you go.
Thank you. Yeah, I love, of course, getting Kiss stuff, but I love also sharing Kiss stuff with everybody. So this right here is box number 1.
I'm so excited.
I'm very excited. Again, I have no idea what it could be. So let's go. First of all, we know Z Unit knows how much we love our Moneybag Soda. So we have 1, 2, 3, it looks like 3 Moneybag Soda carrying cases, one of which is blood orange.
Ooh, cool.
So I wonder if maybe Z Unit had bought some and maybe had some left over and wanted to send some our way. So that is how we're going to begin our package here, with a few carrying cases.
Very cool.
For Moneybag Soda there. And of course we have some packaging with, okay.
What is that?
This might be difficult to go through the entire show, but
box of stuff.
First of all, on top we have a Kiss guitar pick.
Oh, cool.
With Bruce Kulick on the back.
That's awesome.
So, now, of course, we don't have any other information with it, but this makes me wonder if it's how old this is. It looks, not to be new.
Yeah, it's definitely not new.
There's no year on it.
Wow.
I guess the oldest it could be is probably like a Revenge pick or something like that.
That's very cool though, because it's got like the gold lettering.
But either way, it has a really nice lettering to it with the Kiss logo, Bruce's signature on the back. That's definitely an old signature though, because he does not sign like that anymore.
Yeah, so that must be an
old signature.
Yeah,
the
like
pick
80s or 90s. That's cool.
Yeah, the pick itself looks like it could be maybe from the 90s or something. We have also an ESP pick.
Ooh, cool.
Which everybody knows, Eric Singer Project.
Yeah.
This also has Bruce's autograph on the back. And there you go. You can tell. Look, there's Bruce's autograph there.
Yeah.
That's his right there.
Whoa, yeah, it changed a lot.
That's the newer one.
Yeah.
That's the one that you'll find on the poster I got you.
Yep.
And all of our passes. So this one must be a 2000s onward, maybe. Again, I'm just kind of making this up on the spot here. But this one looks to be an older guitar pick. So that's really cool. Now, the rest of this stuff is KISS trading cards ranging from some of the newer stuff. Like you have some stuff from the reunion tour here. And then it goes all the way back to 1978 right there. Wow. So there's some Don Russ cards right there. All Coin Management, 1978. A big chunk of these.
Oh my gosh.
Are actually just Don Russ cards. No, whoa. These I don't have. These look like another series of the Don Russ cards. With, what is that, Phantom of the Park? Or is that just Love Gun?
I don't know. The photos are kind of giving Phantom of the Park, even if they're not.
Yeah, it's definitely 77 era right there. KISS fans know when they see it. But yeah, so these are the ones that I have right here with the more colorful border.
Right.
Now, both of them on the back have see the puzzle.
Yep.
Now, I wonder if this is a full set, because the ones that I had that I was given by my friend's parents back in middle school, that was an incomplete set, but it was still really fun to go through. Now, that is KISS Meets the Phantom right there.
Yeah.
That's the Chamber of Thrills, it looks like. So that's 1978.
That is awesome.
Yeah,
I think we need to lay all of them out and see how much of the puzzle we can complete.
This could be a fun video. Again, maybe Z Unit will shed some light on this, but
there's so much stuff in there.
But trading cards. Now, this we were given. Let's see, what year is this? 97. Yeah. So here's the 97 cards. We have cards from 97. We have cards from 78, and then I know you saw what else was underneath there.
Yeah.
We have all kinds of like buttons.
There's a giant.
That's an 80s button from Asylum.
Cool.
That's really neat.
Can I pull this one out?
Sure. And I can tell that one's actually from Asylum too. It just has that vintage look to it. A nice gold KISS logo in the middle.
Look at this huge Gene one. That is so big. That's so cool.
Wow. Yeah. Is there? This is from 77.
Oh, it says it on the side.
I took a look at this and thought, there's no way this is like a bootleg or a 90s one. No, I'm looking at it, and I'm looking at the side right now, and it says 1977.
That is amazing.
Wow. Yeah, in agreement with KISS. Allcoin 77.
That's so cool.
So we're just adding some really cool 70s stuff to our collection right now. This is really exciting. More 80s pins. Is this another... it does say a coin, so... Yeah, I think that's so another vintage one. So we have Lick It Up. Yeah, we're going to have to spend some time going through this entire thing.
Yeah.
Creatures of the Night. New Orleans Superdome Mardi Gras coin.
Whoa.
This is an 83 Mardi Gras coin.
That is freaking cool.
There's no way. It has Vinnie Vincent on it, too. It's got Vinnie Vincent on it.
How cool is that? Did you even know those were a thing?
Oh, yeah. But
you did? Can I see?
Not a thing in my collection. Not at least until now. Well, I'll tell you what. This is really exciting.
And how are there still 2 more boxes after this? Because this is already so generous and cool.
Yeah, I might have to just sit here and go through. Look at this.
That is awesome. Oh, Paul Stanley. Wow.
Man, I might have to do a whole video on this.
I was going to say, this is going to take forever to go through.
There might be some stuff. I mean, there's obviously stuff that I haven't seen. There's probably stuff that other people either haven't seen or you just never get to see. So this might be a future video. I'll have to repackage this later. So if you just want to put that on the table, look at that. I'm gonna get a close up for everybody of this 83 Mardi Gras coin, because that is just too freaking cool. And I'm afraid to look any more in here because I'm gonna get distracted by something else.
I know everything you pick up is going to be cool.
This looks like a vintage pin, too. Look at that little guy.
That looks like a 70s pin.
This is incredible. It's already more than I ever could have imagined, more than I could have ever asked for.
Yeah, that's so generous. You want this up here, too?
Yeah, go put that right there. Wow. Again, I'm just kind of freaking out about how much, all the other gold that's in there that I don't even know about. If you want to, you can put those on top.
Yep. And that was box number 1.
That was box number 1.
Yeah, there's still 2 more that are even bigger, I think.
1 of 3. 2 is by far the heaviest.
Oh, wow.
2 is by far the heaviest. If you want to just hold that.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yep, that's heavy.
2 is by far the heaviest. So let's go ahead and pop open this bad boy.
What on earth could this be?
I don't know. I mean, do you think that the vintage is just going to keep on coming? Like, I don't want to like get my hopes up or anything, but I mean, we really.
I mean, what would be that heavy? Like books?
Books. To me, it feels like books. Books and vinyl, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. We shall see. So.
Oh, magazines?
Oh, the complete Kiss.
Whoa.
6 songs transcribed. Okay, cool. So we have all kinds of Kiss magazines here.
Wow.
The
Kiss
Playboy.
Playboys, yeah.
The Playboy. Is he just giving me his entire collection? The Psycho Circus magazine. That's dope.
Z-Unit. This is crazy.
Ooh.
What is that?
This might be my favorite item so far. You're thinking, well, you've seen Alcoin stuff. What could be better than that? Well, I'll tell you what. Psycho Circus.
Yeah.
Psycho Circus World Tour. This is a motion card. It's a lenticular. If you look at it, the images shift.
Yeah, they move.
So, yeah, I know Alcoin stuff. I love it, and you know the Psycho Circus stuff to me is like my Alcoin. So
that is amazing.
This is the Marvel 78 comic that came out after the Blood comic, and this is in incredible condition.
Whoa.
The one that I bought,
I was gonna say yours is like pretty beat up compared to that.
Falling apart.
That was like pristine.
Lego Star Wars. I'm kind of jazzed about Lego Star Wars. That's my era right there. I love Lego Star Wars, but we have some a Kiss comic book here.
Nice.
From 03.
Ooh.
Dang. More Kiss comic. Oh, this is the Incarnate. This is Nick Simmons. Yeah, this is Nick Simmons' comic book from like what 07 somewhere around there.
Did he write it?
Yeah, Nick was into comic books and like was into writing them.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's so interesting.
I almost forgot about that. So that's kind of really cool. So, Livewire magazine,
Nice.
Entertainment with Kiss. That's right around the reunion tour right there. It looks like. Yes. Can we get a year on that? 96. So yeah, reunion. Oh, unmasked. Will be.
Oh, that is cool.
Dude, this one I've heard a lot about. This one is an iconic Kiss album. I mean, clearly it's... Oh, boy. Yeah, this is an 80s one for sure. This one I've heard a lot about. This one's a pretty... The Making of Kiss Meets the Phantom.
I feel like this is something that Rick would either have or like...
I think
I feel like maybe I've seen this on his channel.
Maybe this is where I've heard that or seen this magazine from.
Yeah,
is on Rick's channel.
It's giving me Rick vibes.
That's giving me Wax Night Basement.
Absolutely,
Rick vibes.
Yeah.
Speaking of people, you had this shirt.
I did. Yeah.
The People's Magazine from 1980.
That's awesome.
You were wearing this shirt the other day, so this is a classic.
So
now
good.
these are things that it would take me years to get. So.
Wow, I've never even seen that one.
I am blown away already, Z-Unit. This is incredible. I mean,
this is so generous.
Just giving me your Kiss collection. This is absolutely insane. So we have another unmasked Kiss album here. You can tell on the back it might have like a poster or something of Gene and Paul unmasked. Really, really cool. Yeah, I mean the magazines just keep going. We have The Second Coming,
Ooh.
which is a DVD, but this looks like a booklet. I might have to go through this.
Yeah.
A VHS and a DVD that came out around Psycho Circus. Yeah, this is
insane. Is that 70s?
That's 16 magazine. That's like late 70s,
Wow.
early 80s right there, I'm pretty sure. I mean, oh boy. Oh boy. January 1980.
Wow, okay.
This is right on the
Okay.
This is the beginning of 1980.
That's so cool.
We're leveling up. We're leveling.
Whoa.
Huge spin magazines. I'm talking every single issue you can imagine. What's this?
The tie!
A Kiss necktie. I love it from 97.
I love
This
that.
is the official one too. Ralph Martin and Co. So
That's amazing.
That's really sweet. We got something. Oh man, we might have to like set some stuff out here. We got something deep in the box.
What?
I don't know what it is. You want to put these magazines over there? You want to try and find a spot for the magazines?
Sure, yeah. These can go
Just put them right there.
Wow. You guys aren't going to be able to see me before too long. I'm just going to pile stuff up in front of my face.
It's Christmas in June right now.
It's
Christmas in June. But we have something that's like laying flat.
Yeah, like
so,
underneath
yes,
everything.
we have something that's laying flat.
Are you sure it's not just like insulation?
I mean, it very well could be.
No, there's
but
something.
I do see the KISS logo.
What is that?
So, let's go ahead and pull this out.
What is that?
This is from the first album.
That's so cool.
It's a patch. It's an iron-on patch of the first album.
Are you sure it's an iron-on?
Yeah, this is like a denim jacket patch.
Yeah, it's not an
Or
iron-on,
not an
but
iron-on
it's a,
patch.
but
I'm
it's
sorry.
a patch
Excuse
that you
me.
could sew on.
Not
Yeah.
an iron-on, but a sew-on patch.
That is very... I can see
your-
that on the back of a
for your denim jacket.
denim or leather jacket.
Now, I don't know what year this is, so, I mean, this could be like a seriously vintage item that you just never see,
Yeah.
except on like a rare eBay auction once in a blue moon, or it could be a 90s release, but I don't see any official marking, so I get to do some research, and I cannot wait.
That is just so freaking cool.
This, I think, might be packaging, because it looks like it has a crock pot on it, unless there's something on the inside, which I think there's just stuff on the inside. No, it's a KISS crock pot. I'm just kidding. I do have the KISS waffle maker,
I was
though,
going to say,
so
yeah. It's not out of the realm of possibility.
I wouldn't put it past KISS to do something like that. I'm just being extra careful, guys,
Something's
because
coming out.
something's coming out. Exactly. I'm trying to be extra careful because I don't know what we have here. Clearly, we're all over the board as far as timeline goes. I have a feeling we're about to go back to 1978,
Ooh.
where we have the
No way.
solo album posters.
Yep. Wow.
And I bet these are probably Z units from '78,
I guarantee it.
or somebody Z unit knows, or whoever. But these, I mean,
Such good condition, too.
I can see the Rocksteady logo in the bottom. There is a little fold right here. I don't care because these.
No, it's in pretty good condition.
This is the kind of stuff that I know my Paul Stanley solo album is complete.
Yeah.
From '78,
Yeah.
and then even if it wasn't, I have a sealed one from '78.
Yeah.
That unless the manufacturer screwed up, it has all the
Should be
inserts in
complete.
it. But I don't have one framed, so this one could possibly
Yes.
be framed.
I always loved the Paul one.
This is it looks like a magazine poster.
Yeah.
Just by the
Oh,
looks
it's
of
double-sided.
Double-sided from the this is getting framed.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is getting framed. Which side? I don't know. Probably the one I'm looking at right now. Holy crap, that's awesome. But you guys get to see both sides here. Did you see it?
Yes, that's
Yeah.
an incredible photo.
I love that
The
photo.
nice thing is you can pick a side, and then if you ever feel like changing it up, you can.
That's what I'm talking about. So that one looks like it came from a magazine poster. Super sweet. This is, again, the Paul Stanley. And then these, I don't know what... Oh, I do now.
Whoa.
I think it's a triple.
It
It's
is.
a triple fold.
Wow.
Holy snap. What's that read in the bottom left, baby?
Bottom left, Casablanca.
Oh my gosh.
1980.
Oh my gosh.
All coin management.
Oh my gosh.
Yep. That needs to be framed too. That's in perfect condition too.
Oh.
That's amazing.
My gosh. We have another one that's folded up here.
This is so. Oh, it's
the
another one.
same thing.
There's two of them. What on earth,
This
dude?
was this reprinted? I think this might have been reprinted this year.
Yeah, I
in
think so.
The unmasked vinyl.
Yeah, maybe.
I knew I wasn't getting that, but never in a million years did I think that I would be owning not one but
Two of the original ones.
of the original unmasked posters from '88, and we
gosh.
just did our unmasked review too. So, yeah, if you want to put those over there, you can. I'm gonna have to go through after the show, make sure I'm not missing anything, nothing's getting lost. There was that one time, no, it wasn't anything vintage, but there was that one time where I threw something away on accident, thinking it was everything, and I had to go out and dig in our
Dig through the
recycling.
trash or whatever. Yeah.
Dig through our recycling to find the box, and luckily
Yeah.
it was still in there, and
Yeah.
it was all fine. But
Yeah.
no, you just learn
That was a
to,
close call.
when it comes to like paper items, small items, stickers, and things like that, you always want to double check.
Yeah, especially because you have so much like packaging in the box to insulate too that it's easy to get lost.
So here's the farewell to our merch catalog
And there's a comic strip
with
in
a
it.
comic strip on it. Tell me, Gene, do you ever feel a little ridiculous getting up on stage looking like that? This is Gene on a news show. Gene says, our group grossed over $3 million last year. You're right. Silly question. So, it doesn't matter what I look like. We're rolling in the dough. So, yeah, lots of... Casablanca, baby.
That's amazing.
The last album on Casablanca, Creatures of the Night.
Loudest band in the world.
And this is an ad for the Creatures tour.
Yep.
Looks like on the back we have maybe a magazine pullout or a cutout of a 76 image.
Nice.
Of Kiss in 76. So, talk about Kiss era overload right now. This is absolutely fantastic.
Oh, cool.
We have this from what probably is 77?
Like an order form?
No, this is from 1980, and it is an order form.
Nice.
From 1980. Luckily, it's been sleeved up real nice. So, golly, order forms from the solo albums.
This is insane.
Again, I thought I was done digging through, and I keep finding more stuff.
Well, you're not going to be able to go through every single thing.
Gene Simmons, oh my gosh, I think we have some Army kit stuff in here. 1976.
That's an iron-on.
Iron-on?
Yeah.
Rock and Roll Over?
Very cool.
What the heck is going on here? Postcards, and then...
Ooh, what's that?
This is an
that
animalized bandana, which very well could have been from the merch stand or something.
Cool.
I don't want to get it out right now, but you can tell that there's the animalized logo.
I love that.
The animalized print right there.
We're always saying that we want more 80s stuff. Like, you don't have a whole lot of 80s stuff.
Oh my gosh. And then we have...
Is it like a flag or a banner or something?
I have the big version of this, the 80s wall art.
Yeah.
From Asylum. This is the mega version of that.
Whoa.
It's the exact same one. But I have the 12 by 12 or the 14 by 14, whatever it is. But this looks like it's going to be an entire wall tapestry of the Asylum era. We have Love Gun.
Nice.
On CD, which is really cool. Why has it been blacked out?
Yeah, why are they blacked out?
Interesting. Polygram, 1977.
Can I see?
Yeah, go for it. That's really weird. The album cover, Love Gun, has their bodies blacked out and the women on the sides blacked out too. It's like a weird cover.
I know. I'm like, I can't.
Does that look like it's been printed like that, or does that
That's
look like?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, did a kid Sharpie over it, or is it printed like that?
That is super bizarre. Very, very cool. Again, Spin Magazine. Oh my gosh, I feel...
It's overwhelming. It's a lot.
Yeah, this is
so generous.
This is box number 2. Box number 2.
We're not even done.
I hope this isn't annoying to you. I hope this isn't boring to you guys.
I don't think so.
We're just looking through the box. I'm trying to show everything as best as I can, but I'm trying to verbalize as well.
Yeah, no, I think it's exciting.
I'm trying to, because again, I'm just here along for the ride like you guys are. So
yep.
We can all thank Z Unit for this because, again, this is more than I ever could have imagined. So this is box number 3. At this point, you just don't know what to expect.
I know, it just keeps getting better.
At this
I'm kind of
point,
scared.
It's just Rolling Stone magazine. Ooh. This is from 1989 from the UK. We have Eddie Murphy, Rob Lowe,
and Ringo Starr.
And Ringo Starr.
I wonder if they're in it somewhere, though.
So there's got to be something. Yeah, oh yeah, sure, go ahead. There's probably something. What's that right there? Is that just an order form or something? Yeah, okay, for sure. Yeah, if you want to flip, maybe look at the table of contents and see if there's anything there. Oh boy, oh boy. I'm going to go ahead and get some of this extra packaging out real quick. Aha. Okay. It's like a treasure hunt. I feel like I'm opening a treasure chest.
Yes.
Now here's something fun. The Pez dispenser.
Oh, cool.
That came out, I think, around 2008 or something like that. Let's see here. What we got? 2013. Okay, so it just looks like it has a Live 35, graphics on it, and they use a lot of these similar graphics in around the 06 to apparently 2013 era. So, yeah, the Pez dispenser. This one is still sealed, so all 4 Pez dispensers complete with, the candy Pez themselves. Nice little tin right there. A Live 35 artwork on the back. I'm going to go ahead and set that right there. And we have what appears to be one more box. So, we thought we were done.
There might be Kiss in here somewhere, but I swear I just looked through every page and didn't see it.
Well, and
there's nothing.
It could just be a really, really cool, Rolling Stone magazine.
It is also really cool. I want to read the Ringo article.
It's a lot larger than, most Rolling Stone magazines are, so it must have been
They're usually this big.
They are? Okay, for sure.
Or at least they were back then.
Back then,
yes,
okay, for sure.
They're not anymore. But.
Woodstock Remembered. Yeah, I don't know. It could just be a nice,
Either way,
80s
absolutely awesome
rock collectible.
So cool to look through.
Let's go ahead and open up our box, because we thought we had only 3 boxes, but there was a box inside our 3rd box. So
wow.
Let's see what the 4th box yields.
Okay, here we go. What is it? What is it?
There's no way.
What is it?
Oh, it is. I just looked at it and saw it.
What is it? Tell me.
I'm not even gonna say anything. I'm just gonna show it to you guys.
No way.
I'm just gonna show it to you guys. This is the 1977 lunchbox.
Yeah.
The famous.
Oh my gosh! It is in incredible condition.
It is not rusted.
Not at all.
It is not dented. It is in really great shape. Open that up.
Oh.
Open that up.
You're not telling me it actually has everything.
I don't know. Just open. Oh.
It has the thermos, and the thermos is also in perfect condition.
It has the thermos. It has a yellow lid thermos. I think there were maybe a couple different colors for the lids.
Oh my gosh.
Couple different versions.
Aqua Management.
That is the legitimate 1977.
It's not even faded, worn, dusty, nothing. Is there something else in here? Or is that just? I think that's just padding. Wow. I cannot.
That
believe
is spectacular, man. That is spectacular. Completely unexpected.
Wow.
And I cannot express how grateful I am.
Seriously.
Yeah, this, never in a million years. I've got a couple. I have the one from 2010. I have one from 2000.
Yeah.
Now I've got one from 77. And whenever I go on a lunch break or whatever, you can catch me with my Kiss 77 lunchbox like I was a 10-year-old in elementary school back in the day.
Yeah.
That's going right here.
Absolutely, as it should.
Before the show started, we were like, what should we put on this side? We have the YouTube play button, brick style play button, but we don't have anything for this side. We said, well, we're going to open a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, we'll have stuff to put.
We'll find something.
We have too much stuff to put.
There it is. The 1977.
If you want, I can prop that up in front of here, because you can't really see any of this stuff anyway.
Oh, yeah. Go for it. Do whatever. That's just Kiss 40, so I really don't care.
I know, but just so I can see something.
Oh, my gosh. So I knew we were going to get some really cool stuff, but this is seriously more than I ever could have imagined.
This is beyond generous.
And Z Unit,
thank you.
You get a huge, huge thank you from me, because this is absolutely incredible. I'm trying to finish the episode, but I'm just like...
we still have so much more to talk about.
I kind of just want to sit here. Oh my gosh, we have 2 announcements.
We have 2 other important things to talk about.
We have 2 other important things to talk about, but...
And you thought this would be a short episode.
I kind of just want to sit... Right. I kind of just want to sit here and go through all that, but there's no way I can, because I have to do a show, and it's like,
there's other videos for that. You got time.
Gosh, yeah, I've got plenty of time
Yeah.
to sift through that. I think it's okay to put the Kiss knife up.
I think so, too. I think we're good.
Because that, ladies and gentlemen, might just be the best collector's corner we've ever had on this show. I mean, look at this table.
The most bountiful, if you will.
Look at this. We started with an empty table. And here we are with a full table, and we're not even close to being done with the episode. But I will say, this is one of the reasons why we're doing a giveaway in the first place. Because here recently, I have been overwhelmed with so many generous people sending me really cool stuff. And again, I don't ever ask for anything in return for doing this. I just do this show just because I love Kiss and I love you guys. And so many people have reached out and said, hey, I have some things I'd like you to have. Hey. And so with the recent influx of gifts, I thought I have to do something for you guys. I want to give back. We just did our 4th anniversary celebration episode. So I thought, well, why not do a 4th anniversary Kiss Army Things giveaway? So I want to tell you guys how you can enter our giveaway. It's very, very simple. It's very, very easy. First of all, it's free to enter. All you have to do is on this episode and this episode only, in your comment, leave a comment, or within your comment, all you have to say is, I want to enter the 4th anniversary giveaway. There is no criteria. You don't have to write some essay. I don't care about liking and sharing and tagging 3 friends standing on your head and doing jumping jack. I don't care about any of that, okay? Just if you want to enter the giveaway, say, hey, I want to enter the 4th anniversary giveaway. And on the next episode, all the names that entered, we will put them in a Firehouse hat or
Absolutely.
Kiss Firehouse hat like we always do. We'll do a random drawing, and you could win this. So let's go ahead and talk about what you guys could actually win. So I'm calling this the Ultimate Kiss Army Things Kit.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie, it's going to be nowhere near as cool as this. Z Unit set the bar so high.
I know, we maybe should have done our thing first.
Yeah, maybe we should have done our thing first, but I don't really feel comfortable giving away my brand new Love Gun lunchbox. But I do have some really cool things to give away that I think you guys might be really excited to have. First off, I have this custom Kiss Asylum Off the Soundboard CD. So obviously we were all really excited to have a new edition in the Off the Soundboard series. It was an Asylum show, but the only way you could get a CD is from CD Japan.
Yeah.
So if you didn't get that CD, maybe it was sold out, maybe you just couldn't afford it, maybe you don't really care for streaming, this is your chance to have this on CD, because I did a video where I made my own custom artwork in color, made it free to download for everybody, and if you just went and purchased the MP3 files, you could very easily put together your own CD. But this one has already been done for you. It has been printed and put together, and it is a 2-disc set, just like the one from Japan would be. I even have it to where you can flip it around, turn it around. The
nice.
CDs are labeled 1 and 2. It is the same track listing. It is the same order as the regular CD. It's just, in my opinion, better artwork in color.
It's more fun.
Really
more
cool packaging. Exactly. It's more Asylum feeling. It's more colorful. So, yes, you can watch that video if you want, but I thought, well, why don't I gift somebody a CD version, a custom CD version of the new Off the Soundboard. And speaking of custom CD, I thought, well, why not just throw in our new Kiss album, Hand of Fate, that we did in episode 100. We took songs from the last 10, 15 years that included at least two members of Kiss, past or present, and made a compilation album, and then did that album review for episode 100. And of course, I also did custom artwork for that, and I wanted to go with a more modern Destroyer artwork.
I love it.
And so I thought, well, why not, again, give somebody this? So if you're wanting a new Kiss album, here is your chance. Again, custom artwork right there. Track listing,
awesome.
CD art. So you can enjoy 2 new, let's go ahead and call it, they're bootlegs, but 2 cool new bootleg CDs, as well as all 5 issues of the Kiss Army Things newsletter. So all this year I've been uploading my brand new Kiss Army Things newsletter to Patreon. You can download them and you can print them. Again, these ones have already been downloaded and printed for you. I even have really cool activities on the back of each one, word searches and crossword puzzles, and different activities for Kiss fans. But yeah, so again, you're getting things that have been made by me. I've put my heart and my soul into all this stuff, and so I want to share it with you and give it away to you guys. I'm even going to throw in some fun Kiss Army Things, stickers and a button and some fun things like that. So even though it's nowhere near as cool as what Z Unit has for us, I want to give something to you guys.
And I love it because it's like very Kiss Army Things, like you said. It's like
it is the
Kiss Army Things kit.
It's the ultimate custom Kiss Army Things kit.
Love it.
Yeah, so all 5 issues of the newsletter. The Patreon folks who subscribe, the Sergeant tier subscribers, get these for free every month. But I wanted to give you guys these free along with all these custom CDs. So yeah, this is just my way of wanting to give back to you guys, because what we do on this show I think is really special, and we've built a really great community. We have so many awesome people. I love seeing your guys' names in the comments, and so any chance I have to do something fun for you guys, I take the chance, because you guys do so much cool stuff for us. So yes, if this is exciting for you, if you want to be the winner of the Ultimate Kiss Army Things kit, enter our 4th anniversary by leaving a comment below saying, I want to enter the giveaway, and then we will, on the next episode, take all those names, we'll do a random drawing, we'll announce the winner, and then reply to that person's comment and let them know that they've won, asking them to email us their a good valid shipping address, and we'll be sure to get this out to you for free, no shipping at all.
And you'll ship to anywhere, right?
I'll ship anywhere you want. I'll ship to freaking Timbuktu if I have to, if it means getting this custom Kiss Army Things kit to you guys. I love what we do here on the show, and so it's very very symbiotic. So I know there's no room for this on the table, so I'm just going to go ahead and put this down here.
Gently on the floor.
Gently on the floor, and I'm going to go ahead and get a big swig of Moneybag.
I know there's been so much talk about it. You haven't even been able
I opened this, took maybe one drink, and then as soon as I started opening stuff, it was just nonstop from there, because I mean the excitement has been at a high this episode. So 1 second while I refresh myself real quick.
And dare I say, the excitement might be about to get even higher.
The excitement levels could be rising right about now, because as I said, we have a big announcement to make. We have had a big announcement to make for a while, but as you all know, timing is everything. The time is now. And I want to get serious for a second. It's okay, because it's good to get serious every now and again. My name is Alexander, and I am a Kiss fan. I've been a Kiss fan since I was 3 years old, pretty much my entire life, and I knew that this was going to be my band, and this was going to be my life. I love every aspect of the band, okay? Every era, every member, every album, every song. I love every aspect of being a Kiss fan. And if you guys look around, you can tell that a big part, or one of the big parts and big aspects of being a Kiss fan, can be Kiss collecting. And there's been one place since before I was even born, there's been one place that Kiss fans have been able to go to and count on for the best Kiss collectibles at the best prices and get the best service from a reputable source. Daphne, what has that been?
Kiss Museum.
The Kiss Museum. And Peter Arquette last year, after 37 years, decided to retire and decided to sell his business. And he was looking for somebody to find somebody who could take over and deliver the same level of passion and, love for the band, the music, and the collection and the fans as he has. And I'm happy to say that as of now, I am the owner of Kiss Museum. I will be taking over the operations and ensuring that Kiss collecting will be strong, available, and fun for all generations, for generations to come. And it is my pleasure to announce that I will be taking over for Peter for the Kiss Museum starting later this June.
Yep.
Later this June, we are going to be reopening the website. We're going to be relaunching it with new inventory, new items from all eras, and I cannot wait to share all this with you. And again, it's been so hard not to say this on the show or to anybody, really.
We've been keeping this a secret since March.
Since February, March.
Yeah.
So Peter and I have been talking very extensively, talking back and forth about how we best think it should go. And yeah, I mean, it is going to be a 1-to-1 from the way he ran it to the way I'm going to run it. He's going to set me up really well. We're going to, he and I, in just a couple weeks, actually, are going to be hitting the road, traveling the Midwest. We're going to be buying Kiss collections, loading them up, taking them back here, piecing them out, and selling them on Kiss Museum. And I'm currently in the middle of transforming our garage into basically an Amazon warehouse
for Kiss stuff.
But for Kiss stuff. And I cannot tell you how exciting it's been and how exciting it's going to be. And I hope that for all the Kiss fans out there, that you would be, for one, happy that Kiss Museum is opening back up, but I hope that you would trust that I would be able to deliver on the same level as Peter has, as far as giving you the best Kiss stuff for the best price in the best way that I can. And I'm really excited to be the person to do this. I've been, like all of us, searching for my place in life, and I've always known that my place is in the Kiss Army. And I'm happy to say that this is going to be my full-time job. This is going to be my full-time gig from here on out. I'm going to be running Kiss Museum at a full-time capacity, just like Peter did for 37 years.
Yep.
And
the torch is being passed.
The torch is being passed. He's going to teach me all that he knows. And he and I are going to work very closely together to ensure that the Kiss Museum is going to be around for years to come, because I know a lot of fans, myself included, were really, really sad to hear when it closed. Yeah. And we were really worried, like, does this mean, like, Kiss collecting is going away? Is everything, like, bottoming out? And, Peter's like, no, it's stronger than ever. But I'm getting older every day, and I've been doing this for 40 years. I could have retired 5 years ago. I'm going to retire now. And I said, well, hey, I'm your guy.
And
I want to be your guy.
And he agreed.
And he said, you're damn right. So, luckily he already knew who I was because of the podcast, because of the show.
Yeah.
The Paul Stanley 8mm thing. So, I mean, that was kind of like my resume.
Yeah.
But resume schmesume. You have to be able to, walk the walk and talk the talk. And so, you guys might remember that secret Kiss mission I was on.
I was going to mention that, the business trip that he mentioned.
The secret Kiss mission business trip that I was on was me going up to Peter's house in Pennsylvania. We reopened the website. We slung some Kiss merch. I was on the floor hugging Eric Carr's stage-used floor drum from the Crazy Nights tour because, I mean, of course, Peter is known as a world-class collector, and people have, come to him for their, when they're looking to sell their Kiss collections and all that. And so, so I can't tell you guys how crazy it was being at Peter's house.
Yeah.
Where since I was a little boy, Kiss Museum,
almost everything.
Kiss Museum is where I got my start as a Kiss collector.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be a Kiss collector if it wasn't for the Kiss catalog, if it wasn't for Peter.
What percentage of stuff in this room do you think is from the Kiss Museum?
I'm confident in saying 50%.
Yeah,
because
at least.
50% came from the Kiss Museum, whether that was myself, my brother, or my father.
Yep.
And then 50% of it has been at expos, concerts, and then generous gifts.
Yeah.
Like Z-Unit, like Rex, like Greg,
yeah.
like Dave Long, like everybody who has, been so generous to us. I would say 50% of the stuff in here, because it was all Kiss catalog throughout high school.
Yeah.
And it's been all KissMuseum.com since I've been an adult. And so Kiss Museum has been a big part of my life. It's been a big part of your guys' too. I know you guys have been around longer than me. You've been fans longer than me and all that. You're probably thinking, oh, he's only seen, he just now only has a 77, Love Gun lunchbox. That's what I'm talking about. That's why I think I'm the best person for this job, because I have such a love for Kiss merchandise and Kiss collecting and Kiss fans that I'm fully confident that I can do this, and I'm really excited. But like I said, Peter and I, to get started, we need inventory. So no, you're not going to see any of your gifts and things on the website. You're not going to see any of my stuff, at least not for right now. Although I had full intention of, going through my collection, taking some of the stuff that I wanted to, could part with, just to put it up on the site, just to, get things running. But I think what we're going to do is really just get a U-Haul. Peter and I are going to go out, hit the road, American Picker style,
yep.
and travel around the Midwest and pick up Kiss collections. And so if you're somebody who wants to sell your Kiss collection, you can send an email to peter@kissmuseum.com. All you have to do is just say, hey, I'm looking to sell my collection. Tell us your top 5 items in terms of rarity or price-wise. Give us your top 5 items. Give us a few photos just to give us an idea of what the size of your collection is. Although we're not really worried about the size. We will do collections for 1 to 3,000 to 5 to 10 to 10 to 30 to whatever.
Whatever you got.
We will be fair and honest with you as best as we can. We are running a business. Some folks don't understand how businesses work, and so they think that people are just trying to rip people off, and that's not what we're doing at all. We give fair, honest prices, and we will work with you, and we will go through your items and make sure that we're giving you value for your buck, so that we can give Kiss fans value for their buck. That's that's important. I know. I've been buying from Kiss Museum, so I know how it goes. So we're really, really excited for this. And so if you're somebody who wants to part with their collection, we do not just take your low end items. We don't just trim off the fat and leave you with the good stuff and take only the, Spencer stuff or whatever. We don't just buy your odd coin stuff and leave you with the scraps. We buy everything.
Yeah.
Okay? So don't get with us about, I got 5 posters, I got 3 magazines. We're not traveling 400, 500 miles
Right.
for that. We're looking for collections. Okay. So if you're somebody who's wanting to part with your collection, and you've had that worry in your mind, what's going to happen when I get older? What's going to happen? Okay, well, there's only a few people who do this.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're more than happy to work with you. Now, we do expect there to be a large volume, so we don't have an infinite amount of money. So we're not just going to be able to just buy everybody's all at once. But if you're looking to sell and sell now, we're looking to buy and we're looking to buy now. Because the end of June, we're hoping to have this site launched, ready to go. You're going to probably see me on a few other shows trying to make appearances and hype this stuff up. And I want to real quickly go ahead and encourage you guys to check out the Kiss Army Nation podcast, because I'm making this announcement on their show simultaneously.
Yep.
I think we're both releasing on Sunday, June 1st. I told you guys there was an announcement coming in June. I didn't want to wait any longer. It's June. So, yes, I got with my good friends Pasquale and Claudio. We're going to be filming an episode. I haven't done that announcement yet either, too. So I really encourage you guys to go over and check out that episode, because they have no idea what's coming.
Oh, that's true.
They don't know anything.
They know you have an announcement.
All I said is, hey, I got something you guys might want to hear. Your audience might want to hear it, too. If you got time, let me know. And they said, hey, come on the show. We'll talk about it. You can tell us whatever you want. So I'm really, really, really happy to share the news with them. If you guys want to see their reaction, definitely head over there.
I can't wait to see that.
They're going to also have some questions, I'm sure. So I'll be answering some of their questions, maybe giving you guys a little bit more info. Obviously, here is the big announcement. So I'm just super jazzed to finally tell you guys this. But yeah, they're probably going to have some questions and things like that. So I highly encourage you to check out their episode. I'm going to be making some appearances on a few other shows as well, just to hype this up and talk about this and share how excited I am. Hopefully you guys are excited as well. I know Kiss Museum has meant to a lot of people before the internet, before Xander, before catalogs, back when he was just selling tapes out of his house.
Yeah.
And it's crazy to see how far Kiss Museum has come. And again, it's not lost on me how big of an opportunity this is. And so I'm really thankful to Peter for trusting me with his business, and I'm thankful to the Kiss Army for trusting me in the future. And I'm not going to screw this up. In fact, if this is going to be anybody, it's going to be the post office. Anyway, I'm really excited for this next chapter in my life. I'm really happy for this next chapter in the Kiss Museum and just in Kiss in general. And so that is our big announcement. That is what I wanted to share with you guys. Thank you so much for watching this episode and for listening to me announce this.
And can I also say, I just want to ease anybody's minds that might be worried about this. This does not mean that Kiss Army Things is going away by any means.
I should have said that. Yeah, no.
We are still doing this, and this channel's not going away. If anything, you're gonna be able to make more cool, different types of videos, because Kiss is your full-time job now.
I'm a full-time Kiss fan now. I'm a professional Kiss fan, professional Kiss collector. So what you can expect from Kiss Army Things, there will be a show next week. There might be a small short video the week after that, but again, that's when we're going to be hitting the road. So
there might be some breaks.
The rest of June, later June might not have as many videos and episodes, because it's going to be all Kiss Museum. But that means you got to stay tuned to the Facebook, you got to stay tuned to the Instagram, and you probably should subscribe to the Patreon, because on the Patreon, what I plan to do is make a documentary or a small vlog or whatever you want to call it, detailing the transformation of our garage into the Kiss Museum, and actually bringing you guys into the Kiss Museum. So that'll be a Patreon only thing. But for the YouTube crowd, I will be vlogging my adventures with Peter as we hit the road buying up Kiss collections, and we'll be sharing that with you guys and bringing you in on that fun too, because what's about to happen is going to be so much fun. Things are going to get shaken up in a really good way. Yeah. And I'm very excited for it, and I'm very excited for you guys to join me. But yes, no, that does not mean in any way, shape, or form Kiss Army Things is going away. I don't expect there to be a Kiss Museum Facebook page and an Instagram. I'm not going to do all of that. There's no reason. Kiss Museum is established. Kiss Army Things is established. It's going to be the perfect marrying. It's going to go so well. So I'm just thankful for you guys for listening and for being here, for sharing in the fun. Please be sure to enter our giveaway if you want to receive a couple really cool Kiss bootlegs, new bootlegs, custom made by me, as well as the Kiss Army Things newsletter, which is front to back Kiss fun, Kisstory, Kiss merch news, Kiss activities, Kiss Army Things. That's all it is around here.
That's
just
right.
everything that has to do with you and I and this band. That's who we are. That's what we do. If you like that, you're in the right place. So please like, subscribe, follow us, subscribe to the Patreon. You won't be disappointed. We have so much fun coming for you guys. And yeah, the rest of June is going to be the return of Kiss Museum. And I cannot explain just how excited I am. So I don't want to do too much more than that. I think that's a really good stopping point
I think so
for
too.
this episode. I will be sure to get back with you guys as far as an actual date. I didn't want to come here and say, okay, on June 28th or on June whatever, we're going to open the show or open the site. And then come back and say, oh, no, it's going to be July 1st. Or, actually, it's June. Yeah, I'm not even going to, do that to you guys. I'm just going to let you know it's coming. It's coming soon. It's coming in June. And we are in June. So the time is upon us.
Yep.
So, yes, I'm looking forward to all that excitement. I hope you guys are too. We will see you in episode 143 of the Kiss Army Things podcast, where we are going to be creating our own Dream Vegas Kiss set list.
Yeah.
So everybody knows that this Vegas event in November is going to be really, really exciting. So we're going to focus in on that and talk about what could be happening as far as what Kiss could be playing or Gene and Paul. So yeah, be thinking about what you guys would like to hear or what you guys think we could hear this November in Las Vegas. And we'll be doing that on the next episode, as well as announcing the winner of our 4th anniversary giveaway, which I cannot wait for. I hope we have many, many submissions, as well as comments in general about how awesome Z Unit is.
That's right.
For
Thank
all this
you again
stuff.
so much. Oh my gosh.
Watch there be the one item he's like, oh man, I can't wait for them to get that. They
We might have missed
They
it.
thought the Love Gun lunchbox was cool. That Mardi Gras coin. Ah man, wait till they see this, and then we didn't even get to it in the show because it's probably buried in the fun.
There's so much, but we'll dig into it. We'll
Rest
get to
assured,
all of it.
it's Christmas in June. Xander's gonna be able to just go through here and have so much fun. In the meantime, guys, like I said, go check out the Kiss Army Nation podcast on their latest episode. I think it's going to be a Let Me Know episode. It'll be a full episode or a Let Me Know short segment, but either way, I'm very thankful to Pasquale and Claudio for giving me the time. I cannot wait to share it with them tomorrow, and then it'll be on their show same day as ours. So, yeah, I cannot wait to see their reactions. I can't wait to see your guys' reactions.
For
Let me
real.
know what you guys think.
I'm so excited.
Are you guys happy for me? Do you hate me? Is this a bad thing?
Do you hate me?
Is this the worst?
They don't hate
Is this the worst possible thing? The rumors were getting spread because he did put an announcement out there.
Yes.
Peter Arquette obviously had to say, hey, email blast, we're going to travel in the Midwest, website reopening. So I thought, okay, cool.
Now's the time for us
we
to
can
announce
do
it.
it. Somebody that got posted on Facebook, and somebody commented and said, yeah, this might be where I make my exit.
Somebody did? Oh, I didn't see that.
Somebody commented and said, yep, this might be where I make my exit.
Well, that's fine.
And I'm like,
there's going to be... That's fine. That's their
I can
prerogative.
change their mind.
You can change their
Oh,
mind.
it's Xander. Oh, it's Xander. No. Oh, wait, Xander. I hate that guy.
Listen, you might change your mind, and they also might change their minds when they see who it is and how much Peter is endorsing you and trusts you. Because, I mean, to be completely honest, Peter had other people that offered to buy it.
He had other people that asked, but there was nobody that he was actually considering.
Exactly, except for you.
Except for me.
Yeah. And that should be enough. And I'm honestly so proud of you, and I'm so excited for this. And
Thank you.
I think the majority of the Kiss Army, especially the people in our comments, are going to be excited too.
Thank you to our chat, man. Thanks for the chat. You guys rock. And baby, thank you for your support.
You're
because I know I've put you through a lot over the last several years as far as my Kiss shenanigans. But
I love it.
And I also know that you know that it's for a purpose.
Yes.
And it's finally paying off.
Yep.
And this is going to be good for us. This is going to be good for you guys. I know it's going to be good for Peter. And so I'm just glad to be able to share in this together. So that's where I'm going to leave everybody. We'll see you guys again in episode 143. I cannot wait. Until then, I got some sifting to do. which I also cannot wait to do. But anyway, thank you guys so much, and we'll see you next episode. My name is Xander.
My name is Daphne.
Peace out and rock on.